Ever wish you could escape to like a paradise island?
Who hasn't, right?
Well, in Beneath the Surface, we get to follow Sophia, and she dives headfirst into this world of luxury and mystery and sizzling romance.
Oh, yeah, definitely this isn't. But, and I think this is important, it's not just another beach raid.
You're right, it's way more than that. So, Beneath the Surface takes those classic elements of erotic romance, billionaires and secret societies, a good bit of suspense, and it kind of blends them with this deeper dive into personal baggage and emotional awakening.
Yeah, and it's a really potent mix that I think will resonate with readers who want both that escapism, but also a touch of realism.
Totally. And speaking of realism, the protagonist, Sophia Reynolds, is someone I think a lot of us can relate to.
Yeah, for sure.
She's a corporate lawyer in New York City at the top of her game professionally, but definitely carrying some, invisible scars, seeking refuge, a chance to breathe, and maybe even rediscover herself. Then she gets this mysterious gift.
Ooh, tell me more.
It's a key to a private island and a cryptic message that's beckoning her to, get this, the edge of paradise.
It's such a tantalizing hook. You immediately wonder who sent it, what awaits Sophia on this secluded island. Is it pure chance, or is there something more orchestrated at play?
Right.
And this is where Dominic, or Dom Santoro, comes into the picture.
Ah, Dom, the enigmatic billionaire owner of the island resort.
Exactly, and he's charismatic, powerful, and undeniably drawn to Sophia.
And I mean, who wouldn't be? But what's so interesting is that Dom has his own reasons for escaping to this island. He's running from a past scandal, seeking solace, and maybe even a chance to rebuild.
So you have these two characters, both successful in their own right, yet nursing these hidden wounds and seeking something more from life.
And it's in this shared vulnerability that their connection ignites.
It's not just physical attraction, though. It's definitely there. It's the sense that they see beneath each other's carefully constructed facades.
Oh, I see what you mean.
They recognize a kindred spirit, someone who understands the weight of expectations and that longing for genuine connection.
It's like they're both drawn to the possibility of healing and finding solace in each other's arms. But as with any good story, things aren't always smooth sailing, especially with a mysterious island as the backdrop.
Oh, this is about to get good.
Yeah, so case in point, Sophia's ex, Mark,
Oh, no.
shows up on the island, determined to rekindle their relationship.
Awkward.
Talk about bad timing.
Seriously, this is like a classic case of unfinished business, resurfacing at the worst possible moment. Mark's arrival forces Sophia to confront her past relationship patterns and question if she's truly moved on. Struggle I think many listeners can relate to, that feeling of being pulled back into a familiar dynamic, even when you know it might not be healthy.
Ugh, it's the worst. And it makes you wonder, is Mark truly remorseful and ready to change? Or is he holding Sophia back from this future with Dom?
Ooh, good question. And this is where the story takes a really fascinating turn.
Yeah, and what's so captivating about Beneath the Surface is how the island itself, it kind of becomes a character.
Oh, totally. Like, it's not just a beautiful backdrop. It's got all these secrets.
It's true.
Whispers of a past that intertwines with both Dom and Sophia.
And speaking of secrets, we learn that Dom is, get this, rumored to be connected to a secret society that operates on the island.
Wait, really?
I know, right?
Yeah.
A society shrouded in mystery and whispers of hidden agendas. I mean, wouldn't that make you think twice about a date to the, edge of paradise?
Totally. It adds a whole other layer of intrigue to the story.
Right.
It makes you question everything.
Yeah.
Is Dom as genuine as he seems? Or is he playing a part in some much larger game? And I think the author does a great job here of blurring the lines between attraction and suspicion.
For sure.
You're left wondering who to trust.
Yeah, and as Sophia gets pulled deeper into Dom's world, she starts to uncover these fragments of his past. And she's piecing together the reasons behind his, guarded heart.
Right.
And this is where those themes of redemption and second chances, they really come alive.
Absolutely.
Both Sophia and Dom are carrying the weight of their past mistakes. And that island becomes this kind of like a crucible.
I like that, a crucible.
Where they can finally confront those demons and decide what future they want to build, together or apart.
And it's important to remember that Sophia isn't just a, passive bystander in all of this.
No, not at all.
She's a successful lawyer. She's got a sharp mind and a strong sense of self.
I love that about her.
She may be drawn to Dom, to his charisma and this allure of the island, but she challenges him and she digs deeper into these secrets.
She's not afraid to ask the tough questions.
Exactly. She demands honesty from him, even when it's hard.
I love that. She's not afraid to go toe-to-toe with this billionaire, even with, her own heart on the line.
It speaks to her strength, her resilience.
Yeah,
And I think a lot of readers, especially women, will find that really empowering.
100%. Sophia's journey, it embodies that modern desire for a love story where the woman is an equal partner.
Yes.
Intellectually, emotionally, all of it.
She's not looking to be rescued. She wants a love that meets her on her own terms. And that makes all the difference.
It definitely makes for a more compelling and relatable story. But let's not forget about, the market appeal here.
Right, right.
This blend of erotic romance, suspense, those strong female characters, it seems tailor-made for a wide audience.
Absolutely. It taps into a lot of those really popular subgenres, right?
Yeah.
You've got the escapism, the fantasy of billionaire romance,
Yeah.
the thrill of a mysterious island setting, and then that emotional depth of these characters who are dealing with some really real-life issues.
Yeah, past trauma, the ups and downs of love and trust, it's all in there.
Exactly. It's like the perfect recipe for a page-turner.
Okay, but it gets even more interesting.
Ooh, how so?
Remember that anonymous note that Sophia got at the beginning?
Yeah, the invitation.
Well, it turns out Dom might not have sent it after all.
Now that's a twist.
So, we're left with this big question mark. If Dom wasn't the one, extending this invitation to paradise, then who was? And what did they want?
Yeah, it totally throws a wrench into everything we thought we knew.
Right.
Suddenly there's this whole other possibility, right?
Yeah.
Someone lurking in the shadows, maybe trying to, manipulate the situation between Sophia and Dom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. Talk about raising the stakes. It makes you re-examine everything.
Right.
Could it be a jealous rival? Someone threatened by Dom's power? Or maybe, someone with a vendetta? Someone seeking revenge for past wrongs?
Exactly. And the author does this really clever thing where they use this mystery to keep the reader on the edge of their seat the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you think you got it all figured out, who's pulling the strings, there's a new clue.
It's like, bam!
Exactly. Casting doubt and suspicion on, everyone.
And it makes you wonder, can true love even, exist amidst all these secrets and deceptions? Are Sophia and Dom, are they destined to be torn apart by their past or these hidden agendas?
I mean, that's the ultimate question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's what makes Beneath the Surface so much more than just a steamy romance.
Oh.
It makes you think about trust and forgiveness and the courage it takes to embrace love, even when there's risk involved.
It reminds us that sometimes the most beautiful paradises, they hide the deepest secrets.
Oh, I like that.
And that the journey to love, it isn't always about escaping to an island. Sometimes it's about facing those hidden depths within ourselves.
So well said.
Well, listeners, if you're looking for a read that will sweep you away to a world of luxury and mystery, but also explores, the complexities of relationships and that power of vulnerability, then definitely dive into Beneath the Surface.
Just be ready for the undertow.
Because this story, it runs deeper than you might expect.